There was a time about, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years ago when DC Comics asked me, they wanted to do a series of books called What If Stan Lee Had Created the DC Universe, or something like that. And they asked me to write Superman, Batman, the Wonder Woman, the Green Lantern, and I don't know, 10 or 12 of their books, as if I had created them. So I changed all of them around. I made Batman a black man. I made the Flash a female. I just for fun, just to make them different. I really
Okay,
enjoyed
my
doing
name is Joe Kubert, and I'm a
Excited
cartoonist.
when I ran into Adam Hughes, who's actually one of my favorite artists.
What's up, everybody? This is Batsman, and we are going to feature one comic book and one comic book only today. This is a Batmobile that I need to put together. I might do that in an upcoming video, put it together, and then display that bad boy. But let's get to the comic book. Okay, this is it. This is my one and only book for this comic book show. This is, just imagine, Stan Lee creating Batman. This was actually the first book in that run that he did of reimagining the superheroes of DC. So he was asked back in 2001 to do that. So he teamed up with Joe Kubert. His signature is right here. And Adam Hughes and Michael Kaluta to do this book right here. This is a key book, in my opinion, and a very undervalued book, especially with all of the recent talk of Batman going to be a black man in 2020. So at some point in the 2020 year, we are going to move away from Bruce Wayne, and Batman will be a black guy, which I think is really, really cool. But please don't believe that this is the first time that Batman was ever black. It's not the case. 2001, Stan Lee did it. Okay, so this is not in continuity. Okay, but this is the first time that Batman was black, to my knowledge. If there's another first appearance of Batman being black out there, please let me know. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm giving out good information. So just post it in the comments. But be nice. But this was truly the first time that Batman was black, and it was a really cool concept, and the suit was really cool. Let me show y'all a little bit of the interiors of this book, and then I'll get back to talking more about what I've got going on right here. So just imagine this comic book line published by the American company DC Comics. It was the first work for DC Comics by Stan Lee, co-creator of numerous popular Marvel characters. Like I said, he reimagined multiple people: Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Aquaman, and the Flash. As an in-joke, though, he changes several of the civilian names to closer match a lot of the names that Lee used in his Marvel Comics character. In the original pre-Crisis DC multiverse, these characters have been established to exist on Earth 901. In Grant Morrison's 2014 to 15 series of books, The Multiversity, these characters have been established to exist on Earth 6. So, in this Batman book, Batman's real name is Wayne Williams. Okay, this is his first debut, obviously, because this is what Joe Kubert and Stan Lee imagined him to be. So, like the original, this Batman has no superpowers. He's in excellent physical condition and has a vast personal fortune. It allows him to access like custom equipment, including night vision, Kevlar costume, sensors to magnify sound, and cape like bat wings to glide. His father was a policeman who was killed in an ambush, okay? And then he gets framed for a crime. He goes to prison, okay? While he's in prison, he gets beat up a little bit, but then he starts getting jacked, man. He starts getting yoked, all right? He gets out of prison, and just sort of like what we've seen before from Stan Lee, or Spider-Man at least, he becomes a wrestler. He gains a vast amount of money from that adventure, and then he puts that money to use to become Batman, okay? So read the story. It's a really cool story, and check it out. I don't want to read everything about it, but just check out the story.
Hey, Stanley! I'm back. I don't care if it's a DC movie.
Okay, so this is a CBCS graded comic book. It's graded at a 9.4 with white pages. It's a verified signature of Joe Kubert. Okay, now it's a witnessed signature of Stan Lee and then of Adam Hughes as well. This is sort of a unique book in that it has two covers to it. Okay, so this is the primary cover, okay, your front cover, and this is the Joe Kubert cover. I would have really liked this cover a little bit more if we wouldn't have had this random building in here. I get that he's leaping off of it, but I would have really liked it just to have that full bat face right there and this be removed. Now, I actually like the back cover a little bit more than I like this front cover, although the front cover is really cool. This is Adam Hughes' cover for this book. That is really, really cool. This green mist and smoke coming up, and then you've got, the Batman. He is waiting to surprise. These look like jailers to me, but just really cool. I really like that cover, and you can see Adam Hughes' signature right there. So, personally speaking, I like this cover a little bit more, but this other one, it's very nice as well. I wish that we would have had this building taken out of it. I think it would have just been so cool with that, just that head drawing of Batman. So, for those that are specking out there, I believe that I think it's a good idea to spec on that Batwing 19 and 20. But this might be a sleeper on us. I decided to go ahead and jump out there and buy this book, because of its significance, okay? And this is Stan Lee actually writing and creating, if you will, for DC, okay? That is really cool stuff. And his reimagining of Batman was a pretty cool concept. So, and this was the first time, to my knowledge, that we had a black Batman. So, that is groundbreaking, okay? I would like to see that this book pick up some steam, okay? Shortly after this announcement that there was going to be a black Batman in 2020, these books started moving a little bit more, okay? And I seen there was a 9.8 that it was for sale for $50. That would have been a really good deal. But whenever I seen that this had been signed by two legends, one of those that I don't have a signature of, I couldn't resist the temptation to buy this book. I paid less than $200 for it. That's a really, in my opinion, that's I didn't overpay. I probably paid pretty close to on the money, but I mean, how many Batman books do you have that are signed by, Stan Lee? Okay, that is a rare deal in my opinion. I've got other books that are signed by Stan Lee, but it ain't Batman. Okay, and I don't have anything signed by Joe Kubert that's Batman. So really, that's what pushed me into making this choice and this decision for this book. I believe this book has a lot of room to grow, especially once we move into 2020. I still think that the 19 and 20 of Batwing is a good investment, but this is a sleeper, and I have no problem putting my money into this book because I think it has a lot of potential. So I've got more videos coming up. I know I've been a little bit slow on pumping out the videos here lately, but I've just had a lot of stuff going on. So check this book out, read it for yourself, check out the story. There's a bunch of those other books that he did as well, and don't hesitate to throw a few bucks at this book. I think it has some room to grow, like I said. So and I don't care. I don't pump and dump. So I'm just giving y'all my opinion. So love you long time, and we'll smell you later.
Excelsior!